Hey, what's up? It's Frank here. Trying that again. I had a bit of a technical problem with OBS Studio, but that's okay. I don't know how much you heard. Anyway, I love voice-activated devices. In fact, Santa gave me this. And I thought I would do the unboxing live here on the Frank's World channel. Sorry for the lack of fancy graphics, but the software kept freezing on me. Isn't that always the way? All right, so I'm going to open this. You have to watch me struggle. So hopefully Santa was good to you. If you're wondering why my voice sounds like it's about to go out, it's because I am working on delivering some awesome kick-ass content for Wintellect Now on Hadoop and doing it on HD Insight. All right, here we go. There you go. All right, so far it's very Amazon Echo-like. I've heard a lot of good things about the speaker in terms of audio quality. Here's a fun fact I'm going to try, and you'll see a video on this soon. You can use this here as a Bluetooth speaker for this. So you'll actually be able to use Cortana and Alexa together, although probably not in the way that nature intended. All right, so if you look here, there's a mute button there. Looks like a Bluetooth connector button there. If you see inside here, there looks like a power adapter, as well as a HDMI mini. And let's see what's in the base here. I like the packaging. It's really kind of got the hip packaging. There we go. All right. I think it's a good idea that Microsoft had other speaker manufacturers make the hardware because, you know, history, the phone, Zoom. Let's see. All right, so here is the instructions. Put that aside. Power adapter. Okay. Let's see, we've got the, I guess you could slide on something for a more universal market, but that's for the US. This is going to be a nasty wall wart. It's going to hog its own plug. That'll be fun. Let's see. All right, it's got a pretty decent length on that. I wonder if it can also be powered by the USB. Let's see if the instructions say anything about that. All right, so there's two, interesting to note, there's two instruction booklets here. There's one on introducing Cortana and one on the actual speaker itself. Interesting. So I'm going to disconnect now. I'm going to turn this on, maybe play some Christmas music, keep me in the holiday spirit, as well as get back to my Hadoop videos. I thought this would be a nice little break from screen recording and open up one of my gifts. You have a great day. Oh, cool. I have comments. That's awesome. What speaker is that? This is the Invoke. Basically uses, let's wait for that autofocus. I don't like not having my fancy equipment. So Mike, the question was, what speaker is that? It is the Invoke by, I think, Harman Kardon. Yep, Harman Kardon. Microsoft still had a really good deal on it. It was actually cheaper than the big Amazon Echoes. And I figured, you know, I learned the hard way with my blind devotion to Windows Phone for the longest time, being dependent on one platform. It's my new policy. I'm also not employed by Microsoft anymore. It's my policy basically to have multiple, you know, be diverse in my platform. So I have an Android phone, iPad, tablet, and Windows, you know, laptop. So Never again will I be stuck on one platform. And the future's multi-platform anyway. I mean, even Microsoft sees it. And if you look at like Hadoop and Spark and things like that, it's clearly the world is multi-platform. Yeah, thank you. See, Mike agrees with me, so I know I'm thinking right. But the world's multi-platform, and the same for cloud, right? I mean, if I'm an enterprise, I'm not going to entrust all my stuff into just Azure or just AWS or whatever happens to Google Cloud Platform. That's not wise. That's just bad strategy. And the key is, because if one day Amazon says, you know what, we're going to jack up our prices 50%, right? Or maybe not 50%, but enough to, not so much that, it's a no-brainer to make the switch over, but enough so that the cost of continuing to do business with them is just more of a nuisance. And that's the same thing. And if you look at things like Docker and the containerization of everything, not just VMs anymore. I mean, there's just containers, which are kind of below, I suppose. It's the refinement of the idea of the virtual machine. So, you know what? I could easily say at some point in the future, you have kind of a commodities exchange for compute processing, and futures on Azure are going up, so I'm going to switch over to AWS or GCP and that's Google Cloud Platform, not Insane Cloud Posse. That's a phrase I never thought I'd have to say. Anyway, but I really think that's really the key, is being multi-platform. And I, someone who used to be a complete Microsoft, I'll say it, zombie. It just pays. I mean, there's just opportunities. There's epic opportunities to mixing these things together. I mean, if even Amazon and Microsoft are working on getting Cortana and Alexa working together, I mean, that those are not companies with rich histories of love for one another. So with that, I have to get back to my Hadoop filming, but I thought I'd take a quick break. I had all the fancy camera stuff, but the software I used to do live streaming was failing today. Yes, I totally agree. Mike says that competition in tech is a wonderful thing. It's an awesome thing. I mean, if you look at where we've gone in the last, say 10 years versus the 10 years before that versus the 50 years that, AT&T or Ma Bell had the phone monopoly in the U.S. If you have a monopoly, there's no incentive to innovate. Or more recently, if you look at something like IE6 dominated the market so much that they pretty much disbanded the team. And if you look, IE6 was very innovative when it came out. It came out in 2001 originally. And then IE7 came out in 2008, 2009-ish. If you know the exact dates and stuff like that, hit me in the comments. You have a great day, and if I don't stream live before the new year, have a wonderful new year.